What's up guys, Paul from Paul's Karts here, just bringing you another video. It's been a while, mostly just doing the same old thing every day, just building cylinder heads for the most part, a couple random engines which are all in my past videos, but here's a different one. Big block HEMI. This HEMI has a welded head, really nice. Big valve, welded head. Port matched intake manifold. Gonna be using Mikuni TM carburetor with velocity intake, velocity stack on it. This velocity stack is actually mine. The one I ordered from didn't fit. Just pretty much got every option you could think of in there. Put the Honda coil on it. Flywheel with the electric start. Set the timing in that form, advanced it. He's going to be running methanol, rejetted, put a jet kit in there from Mikuni's. It's got the dual springs, or the biggest springs in there, with billet retainers, custom made exhaust. Aluminum polished to the width and length, has to be by the calculations. He's got the biggest cam we could fit in there, all the way. Like, that coil is almost at coil bind. It's just at its safe limit. 2,000's under its safe limit, but from my past experiences, it'll be fine. It's still got some space in there, but we're running the biggest cam we could run. These have the shaft rockers in them, stroker crank, billet rod, long rod, billet piston. Set up the way I set it up. Everything is maxed out. The bore's been torque plate honed, heat treated. Everything, got the block and the side cover separate, so we had to get brand new bearings and seals for the side cover. That's all been installed. Everything's been torqued. It was done on a budget. Like, we didn't get ARP stud kits or anything like that. That's pretty one thing it's missing. It's an $80 expense if you want to do a stud kit. He could add it later, but for the most part, he got all the stuff that really gives him power. These builds are really powerful. You throw this on a mini bike or something like that. This head's been ported, multi-angle valve job, stainless valves. This is a nice build. This was actually a build I wanted to do for myself, a HEMI big block welded chamber. Really nice build, so I just wanted to put that out there. It's going to be running on methanol. Starter cup, just in case he wants to pull start it. He does have the electric start. I just had one of these here. I'm gonna just throw it in for him. Ran some PCV valve in the tube, and I left it long so he could customize it, if he wants to cut it down or whatever. Just put some nipples in, sealed up the block. In the back, put a brass plug, put some nipples up here, put one in where the governor arm hole was, just to fill that hole, and then just drilled and tapped another one, drilled and tapped, fitting in the head. There's also one here, and then he can pulse off the intake, or the plug that came with it I threw in. I also threw him in a free exhaust gasket. There's no gasket in it now. If you're watching this, make sure you put your gasket in. But besides that, threw him in some nice ARP bolts for the intake and the exhaust. Made this exhaust. This is 1.5 inches. Really nice. Mirror finish. Polished that up. Probably will never make one of these again. These things are just a nightmare to make. I've made enough of them where I know I gotta make this little gusset here. I mean, I make these really high quality. It's pretty much as big as it can get. It's like a 4-pot piece. You gotta make this flange, then this first piece, then this piece, and then this piece. So I make them to the exact length and width required. when I do the equations. So still has to get his oil fill covers because the side cover didn't come with that. But electric start, big block, HEMI, welded. I mean, this thing's gonna have some power. So hey man, you know who you are. Paul from Paul's Karts, and until next time, you guys have any questions or want any builds done, call this number right down here in the corner, 781-492-7358. You know, maybe I'll post some video after this of maybe what's going on in the shop, how busy I am. Oh, he also bought my old torque converter setup from the mini bike with the prototype backing plate and all the stuff I had done up to that. So he's going to be ripping and running. So guys, until next time, stay tuned if you want to watch some just me just showing you what's going on in the shop. If not, Paul from Paul's Karts. Have a nice day.